This is the AI News Flash for April 21st, 1 a.m. UTC. First up, Apple named internal veteran John Ternus as its next CEO, with Tim Cook transitioning to the role of executive chairman.
Ternus, 51, previously served as Chief Hardware Officer, overseeing development of the iPhone, iPad, and Mac lineups. Cook led Apple for nearly 15 years and grew its market cap more than tenfold, but the company has recently faced criticism over delays in Apple Intelligence and its lag in the generative AI race.
Ternus's appointment signals both a return to hardware-centered roots and a reset of Apple's product strategy for the AI era. Silicon chief Johnny Srouji is expected to take over as Chief Hardware Officer, marking Apple's biggest executive reshuffle since Cook took the top job in 2011. News 2. South Korea's KOSPI index extended gains at today's Asian Open, refreshing its all-time high on continued AI optimism. Samsung Electronics, SK Hynix, Naver, and Kakao led the rally as AI semiconductor and cloud heavyweights, fueled by HBM4 mass production expectations and reports of large contracts with Nvidia and Anthropic. Bloomberg reports that net foreign buying in Korean equities is among the largest in Asia Pacific, with capital flowing in on the AI investment theme. That said, concentration in AI semiconductor names has reached elevated levels, raising concerns about a potential pullback if expectations get ahead of reality. News 3. The Cancer Science Institute at the National University of Singapore published a new AI model called PPLM, the Paired Protein Language Model, in Nature Communications, analyzing two interacting proteins simultaneously. Trained on over 3 million protein pairs, the model improves interaction prediction accuracy by up to 17% over existing methods. It handles 3 tasks: interaction prediction, binding affinity estimation, and contact interface identification, with particularly strong results on antibody-antigen interactions. By treating proteins as pairs rather than in isolation, the approach could substantially accelerate drug discovery and disease mechanism research. News 416. AI regulation bills introduced in Missouri's legislature remain stalled with less than a month until the session ends, none having been passed by either chamber. The delay reflects pressure from a Trump executive order threatening to withhold rural broadband funding from states whose AI rules conflict with federal policy. A bill from Republican Senator Joe Nicola to declare AI a non-sentient entity and impose consumer disclosure and operator liability was blocked by a filibuster from 2 fellow Republicans. Only 16% of Missouri voters said recent AI innovations have been positive for society, underscoring the dilemma of a regulatory vacuum at the state level under federal intervention. News 5. The Sparks Police Department in Nevada rolled out an AI assistant called Desk Officer on April 15th to handle non-emergency calls. The system automates theft and quality-of-life complaint intake routes, calls to dispatch, front desk, or records, supports dozens of languages, and auto-escalates to a human dispatcher when priority is unclear. In its first week, the AI handled nearly 1,500 calls and about 50 hours of talk time, covering the workload of 1 full-time employee. The rollout is drawing attention as a real-world AI deployment for understaffed police departments, though the risk of misjudging urgency will require ongoing validation. That's all for this AI News Flash.